Okay, so with the theme, a little bit of a backstory. I wanted to do something that would challenge me, something that I would never, ever, ever normally do. Like, I tend to stick to quite forest and city themes. I tend to do like the jungle, things that I naturally gravitate towards. And I thought, what is the thing that I would never, never do? And I started with thinking about kidcore. I don't want to do kidcore because I think that's probably while I like kidcore, a lot of them are very similar, and didn't want to be sort of boxed in by kidcore. So that took me on a little bit on a further, travel through my head, thought patterns. And so I decided I wanted to do something that was completely shockingly bright, if that makes sense. So the theme is, it's not, before I say it, it's dental core. It's, how did you know? So before I say it, I will say this is not a color core. So before you hear it, before when you hear it, it is not, even though like normally when you hear this you would think it is, it's not what I'm sticking to. So I am going to be doing a colour. The base of this is a colour that I would never ever work with. I don't know if you've noticed, but there is not a lot of pink in my not a lot of pink in my islands. I mean I love little things like there was flora, but in that, but that's about my limit of pink when it comes to things. So I have decided to do an island that is really bright pink, but not pink core, not color core, more like the sort of thing that would be. It's more like a neon, like Barbie almost, like a really just Barbie-ish bright pink, and to bring in a little bit of me in it still, I have decided to highlight a core. That's a great idea for it. I have decided that it'll, be a super pink sort of. I've got some roads, I've got all that sort of thing in very pink colours, but I am going to have like a cliff thing. It is a thing, Russell. That up in the cliffs, I am going to have it evolve into sort of like not clouds, but sort of a dreamy like space that would be above clouds. So it would be like I will have the Sanrio villages up the top. I'll have like Etwa and Chelsea. Those are the two I've chosen of the Sanrio villages. There'll be a lot of stars up there. Yeah, ethereal. The top level is a great description for it. So it is going to be a pink, very shocking neon pink base with like an ethereal pink pastely in the clouds. So that's why I had to take a while to describe it, is because this is not just not something I would normally do, but it is very strange.